time again. Here we go again. Messi! Mo Salah!
It's 3-0, it's game over.
The cross back in, it's a great ball, back pass! Oh, Western Sydney!
Hello and welcome back to the United by Football podcast. I'm Abs.
And I'm Thomas Abdul. What a week we've had from going to multiple clubs, from you coming over to my house at hours that shouldn't happen, from me coming over to your house at hours that shouldn't happen. I realise that sentence sounds wrong. But yeah, pleasure as always, Abdul. How was your week?
Get in there. Alive and well. It's all that matters at the end of the day.
It's an important thing.
Lots happening in football, inside out, on and off the field, and it's you got to take it day by day. And look, it's been. I think St George won 5-0 over the weekend. We were there for that game.
Wanderers won.
Wanderers also won.
Sydney FC.
Sydney FC drew, unfortunately. We'll talk about Arsenal later. A bit of a rough one there, but it's been Cole Palmer cost me this morning as well with FPL. We'll just go through it quickly. It's the same top three that we've had for the last month. Hasn't changed.
Still in there, boss? Still hanging in there?
No, I've dropped down, unfortunately, 15th now. But I have activated my assistant managership. I've gone David Moyes. He's got a very easy next 3 games, and I think they're bound to push up. I think you get the total over the 3 weeks. I think 6 points for a win, another extra point for a clean sheet or something like that. But look,
Best of luck. You might need it.
Well, the A-League Women's is back this week as well, which is pretty good. We'll get on to some comments made about the She Believes Cup later in the show as well.
Should we just rip the nail off the bed, or?
Yeah, let's start off with it. You know what? We're going to kick
Julian, bleep this. Fucking prick. What a prick.
Marty Sherigold.
I used to love this segment, Kate, Tim and Marty, on Nova. I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to say that. I was never a fan of him. But those comments, what a way to leave a sour taste in someone's mouth. That's pretty fucked.
Yeah.
Excuse the word, that's pretty fucked. Like, sure, I'm not saying be an advocate for the game. Sure, I'm not saying you'd have to watch it every single second of it. But for me, the comment that, and again, I'm not going to repeat the whole comment, but for me, the one that threw me was somehow poking fun of the name and referring it to sexuality. That just doesn't sit well with me, to be honest.
I've got the exactly what he said there.
You really want to say it?
Look,
because I feel sick reading it.
For the listeners, and I think, look, I'm not saying that all of our listeners are like this. I know we've got a good, bunch of our listeners that don't necessarily watch women's football, but I think even they listening to this would look at it as it's quite vulgar. It's not right,
So just to come out, it's quote unquote. This is word for word exactly what he said.
Quote unquote, as Marty Sherigold said, he said he would rather hammer a nail through the head of his penis than watch the Matildas play in the next year's Asian Cup. There's something wrong with the Matildas. They had that wonderful tournament out here where we fell in love with them, even though they didn't make the quarters. So he goes and talks about their 2023 World Cup campaign. He also said, you know what they remind me of? Year 10 girls. All the infighting and the friendship issues. The coach hates me and I hate bloody training and Michelle's being a bitch. Now I'm sorry to undermine the whole sport, but that's what I think. That's what I think. So you can stick it up your ass. And then on the She Believes Cup, he said, she believes in what? It better be men. And then after they asked him about his declaration with the Asian Cup, he goes on and says, got any men's sport. Now, update, he has been...
Let go.
Agreed mutual termination.
He's been sacked.
Personally, for me, if I were Triple M and after someone that works on a primetime show for me says something like that, I don't care about mutual termination. You come out there, you say he's been fired.
Correct.
Because comments like this, the women work so hard to get halfway to where the men are.
Yep.
They have to work 100 times more only for twats and ignoramuses like Marty Sherigold to come out and say, things like this. It's not right. We've been around enough of the girls, around the women's sport, around the A-League women's to see how much hard work goes into it. You talk to... I've had a few conversations with a few of the Sydney FC girls. Some of them work 4 days a week. just to play professional football at the highest level. It's not okay. Some of the men have to, they don't work jobs outside of there. That's their professional job. The women have to go twice as long, twice as hard, just to get halfway to where they are. And I'm sorry, we commented on Kat Sasso's rant that she posted yesterday about it. The amount of people coming in there, if there's so many people behind it, why don't you go watch it? Have you not seen how many numbers the Matildas get? Then the Matildas bring in more people to this country than the Socceroos. Yeah. Like, it's ridiculous. Prime time television. For what? To make comments like this? Like, with all due respect to anyone out there that has an opinion on women's football, if you don't like it, don't watch it. Just don't watch it. No one's forcing you to watch it. Don't get behind it.
Don't speak if you don't know.
No.
Just simple as that.
No.
Abs, I just want to take you to a crossroads here because, he's made the comments. It's on national radio. Does it set the game back at all?
You can take it both ways. To a degree, yes, because it only gives the people that think like Marty a voice,
And there's a few of them.
To louden themselves a little bit and say whatever idiotic opinion they have about women's football. But at the same time, it's bringing the community together. It's bringing the women's football community together. We've seen that. A lot of people get behind, the Matildas and the women's footballers here in this country to support them, because people like Marty shouldn't be given a voice, shouldn't be given an opinion, shouldn't be paid. If he's saying stuff like this, I really hope he doesn't get a job again. That this is a career-ending statement. Yeah. For a country that almost had a public holiday on the back of Matildas, this is a career-ending statement, if you ask me. You've got a platform, use it, and use it right. And I'm sorry, with all due respect to Triple M, there's a 30-second barricade, or whatever they call it. There's a 30-second gap between what's been said and what goes live.
Yeah.
Are you telling me that the people behind,
behind
the board just let it go through? Are you too busy having a laugh with Marty and everyone there? Like, I don't understand how this made it to air. How you don't pull him off at that point or talk to him after. Yeah. Like, it's just, it's ridiculous. Like, I just go back to it. Would rather
before the outrage, he should have been sacked by Triple M. Before the outrage.
Yeah. Before it should have been on the spot. Take a time off leave, indefinite, whatever it is, and deal with him then and there. I feel sorry for whoever has to deal with him next, because comments like that, like, it is, and coming from a male, misogynistic. It is very misogynistic, and I hate throwing that term around, but that is looking at it from, like, I get it. You watch male sport, men's football, but let's be honest here, like, you can't look down on a game like this. It's a growing game. It's a different game, and like I said, I hate throwing that term around, but this is probably one of the few times I think that we could use it correctly.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is very misogynistic, and even to go on and talk about she believes in what.
Yeah, that's what threw me off.
With all due respect, everybody has their beliefs, and we here respect everyone in what they want to believe in.
On behalf of UBF, on behalf of John Franco, producer, myself, Abs, everyone involved with UBF, to a wider extent, everyone that believes in UBF, I believe. We just don't support that. We don't stand for that, and we stand with everyone at this time, and we can understand what people are feeling. It's just outrage, and thankfully Triple M have done the right thing. Mutual. Don't think it was, but Marty, mate, seriously grow up. Move on.
At the end of the day, we all have different beliefs here. We all come from different backgrounds, and the one thing we've always kind of, instilled in ourselves is we respect whatever you believe in. At the end of the day, you respect what I believe in, I respect what you believe in. We don't go, forcing opinions down each other's throats, because we respect that whatever you believe in, as long as you believe in something, it's there. And to turn around and say, oh, she believes in what? It better be meant. Like, get over yourself, man. This isn't AFL, this isn't NRL. There's not that kind of sense of humour in football, especially in the women's game.
But not even that. That comment shouldn't be made in the first place. Yeah. It's not even about cross-code sport Abs. It's just about, that comment in general is just, football has already had so many barricades. Couple that with these, couple that with the women trying to get even halfway across like the men do.
Yeah.
Just fucking.
We don't need people like mine in media. We really don't. But even I saw a comment. I think it was Cody. Cody put up the comment.
What are you thinking about year 10?
What are you thinking about year 10 girls? I'm like, good point. But yeah, look, moving on from that, let's just summarise it. Thank God he's gone. I hope he's
that's breaking, by the way. It just happened a couple of hours ago. So thankfully that's happened. On back to bigger and brighter things. Thankfully, God.
Yeah.
Because the quicker we get on from that, I think it was right to address it at the start-ups. Just get over and done with. Because the sooner we can put a smile on our face, because that was disgusting. Disgusting comments. Thank God he's gone. But Abs off to I think the most humiliating derby score in A-League history.
You reckon?
Yeah, up there. Wanderers have been done touched up 4-0 by AFC, but fuck me, man, 6-1.
I mean,
No, just 6-1.
look, in the manner that it happened in here, I agree. I think that
An 18-year-old off the bench scored for Wellington.
Yeah.
That's concerning.
hey, look, it looks good, but all jokes aside, 6-1. It was only shining light in that whole team, and yeah, that could have been more than 6. I think they had a goal disallowed early on, and then I think
Fucking Moreno scored a brace in 5.
the goal he scored, it wasn't Moreno. What was his name? Rogerson.
Rogerson.
The goal that Rogerson scored, wow. I just have a point today. Like, you had the New Zealand derby, you had the Melbourne derby on the same weekend. Why couldn't you just postpone the Sydney derby for a couple of weeks and have it on the same weekend?
Special.
Like, just on a marketing point, the NRL starts in 2 weeks. You know, why not just get the country talking about Melbourne derby, Sydney derby? You know, let's just say you may as well throw the F3 derby in there. Like, you could have had a whole derby weekend.
Make a derby round.
No, you can, because none of them really coincide. No one's got more than one derby.
No.
Even the
Victory there.
Victory, they got the original rivalry. But who else do you have left? You got Adelaide, Wellington, Brisbane.
Oh, Wellington.
Yeah, no, it's not Wellington. Adelaide, Western United, Brisbane.
Do Western MacArthur. Which one doesn't belong? Do that. That should be a derby.
Aren't there 2 Western?
I swear to God. Which one doesn't belong?
No
No one likes you, derby. That's what it's called.
that would actually sell. I mean,
They both of them follow us on TikTok, by the way. Thank you.
hey, good point actually, and Instagram.
Anyway, it was a complete demolition of Wellington, bro. It was 25 shots to 11, bro.
Yeah.
Auckland pumped through them. Abs, I know somehow you've got a vendetta against every single club that's not FC. No, maybe sometimes against FC as well, Abs. Maybe on the women's side. Are they going all the way this year? Adelaide dropped off.
Auckland.
Yeah, bro. They're going all the way, cuz.
Look, it's when they peak.
6-1's not peak.
That's one
It's
game.
fucking peak.
I know, but
It's peak. They've won all 3 derbies. It's peak.
They
drew one.
How many games left in the season?
11.
All right.
I think.
They had a they had a patch of games where they didn't win. I think it was like 4 games, and then now they've gone on a run again. How long does this run go for? If this run goes for the next 6 to 7 weeks and they flop right before the finals, I don't think they can go all the way. Okay, you got to.
Are they winning minor premiers?
Yes, I think they're capable of winning.
They're coming first.
Yeah. I think they'll win enough games between now. What is it? A 6 points difference between them and Adelaide?
Just like Liverpool scenario.
Yeah, it's going to take a real catastrophe for them to not win it. And I think when it comes to Chiefy, I think they got the right person at their helm. And they've got the right experience in the team to go all the way. I think if...
De Vries is a top signing. I think he's been incredible.
Yeah.
That left back. Yeah. Sakai there on the right. Incredible. I want to take you to my, I believe the Ecuadorian brother up top. Fuck, Moreno, bro.
Yeah.
Finally, he's getting there. 7 goals a year, 2 goals behind Lolly and Botic. Yeah, bro's looking good. Him and Guillermo May, Eminem, like I said last week, brother, they're doing well. What's your thoughts on him coming into the league fresh?
Look, Moreno, like the goals, the way he takes them, the style of player that he is, for me, I really enjoy. And, you know, even from...
that's small.
Look, some would say, but I think when it comes to the way he took them, there is a clinical ability, whatever that word is, about him. I think when it comes to... I just think that team as a whole, bro. There's no team in the league, aside from Adelaide, I think that plays that well as a team, as a unit, more than them. I don't think there's been a game, probably 1 or 2, that they've won that I can tell you this person won them the game. It wasn't. This is a team effort.
Jared Moreno or Moreno from Auckland?
No, give me Mikel Moreno, mate. I mean, they scored a brace in the last week, so...
And this week? Thanks.
Okay, we'll get there anyway.
Well, what's happened to Wellington, bro? Semi-finalists last year. Obviously, with victory, they knocked them out extra. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
But what's happened, bro? John Carlos changing shirts every single week. Lucky shirt's gone. New shirt in. Tarakash and Politics have been in touch for a shirt sponsorship. I don't know, bro.
I think it's a thing in Australian sports where happens almost in every league where there's a team that does really, really, really well that year, and you're like, fuck, they could win it, and then the next year they just go bang.
So top 6, no chance.
No, it's gone, bro. It's done. You know, it's done. Our producer's dying behind the scenes, but yeah, look, it's done for Wellington. I think if they hadn't won it last year, I don't think they were going to win it. It felt like one of those because they didn't have a player that really kind of, stood out to the point where you could go like, this person's going to drive them next year. It was just a matter of whether they can get behind it. I think Auckland coming into their sort of space and coming into the league and starting the way they did has, I personally think, taken a lot of their shine away.
Question. Do you reckon Barbarouses' impact from last year, did he mask a lot of problems last year compared to this year? Because obviously he hasn't been on the goals as much as last year. I reckon he masked a lot last year.
Of course.
I think Chiefy was lucky with him being on fire, and you had who was the other brother?
Number 99.
Zaradwa, Oscar. Yeah. Obviously him going as well. But I don't know, man. I think he masked a lot of problems last year.
I think you pointed it out there. I think Chiefy going probably didn't help.
Giancarlo.
Yeah.
No, Giancarlo's still there, bro.
No, I'm thinking of the wrong Chiefy. Sorry, I'm thinking of Corica.
By the way, you're the only one that calls him Chiefy.
Mate, we all call him Chiefy. I'll call him Chiefy. He liked it in the press conference.
God bless
if you remember, I'm like, Chiefy gave me a nice smile. I'm like, oh, hey, mate. But no, I think when it comes to Wellington, obviously Barber didn't start the whole season. I think there was the first half of the season he wasn't starting. The coach wouldn't start him. And don't take it from me, I'm no Wellington expert. But it looks like to me that they're a team slowly aging, fading down. And again, I'll go back to say, I think Auckland's taken their shine away. It's like Wanderers it's like Wanderers and FC when Wanderers came to the comp. You feel like someone's kind of, in your space, around, like you're not the old, new, shiny, important toy anymore. There's other eyes to look at type thing. So for me, in terms of Auckland and Wellington, I think this is the beginning of not a derby, but an ownership.
An ownership?
An ownership. I don't think Wellington are going to have any luck going forward because Auckland's going to be a destination, bro. It really will be. And I think, unlike other clubs that have come into the league in the last 10 years, I think they've done well to set up the right way. It's a similar way to how the Wanderers set up, but I do think that I believe more in the system that Corica has built, and I'm sure he's got an influence on the higher up on the board in the way he's running the club.
Same as Poppa. Poppa was his team, it was his club.
Yeah, but you look at how it went with Poppa, like I'm sure Steve Corica will step aside at the right time. We know that Poppa overstayed his welcome for a few years, and even though come 2018 when he was, I believe, still there, he came back. I believe
left at 16.
Same. Whatever you know. I haven't studied my Wanderers history, so. But when Poppa stayed those extra 2-3 years, you felt like you're gonna lose 3-4 players eventually that. Like you really didn't want to lose because your success went from up here and slowly you're pushing yourself down the ladder. And
good things always come to an end.
It's like if Wolfie, bro. If Wolfie stays for the next 4 years, we'll go from here to here. And that's nothing against
You're making
Wolfie.
the 6 this year? Draw against Perth?
I believe in my team.
You know who believes in his team, Abs? Fucking Aziz Beige. Fuck, that brother loves the derby.
Is he Algerian?
Great question. He's not. I believe he's of Turkish descent, Abdul. But what a performance on the captain, man.
Yeah.
Fuck. Loves a derby. They get the pen straight in the ref's face. Straight in the opposition's face, man. Loved it. 2 penalties, Abs. 1 to either side. It was a really, really end-to-end game, and I loved it. Seriously, I did. Victory taking the lead shocked me a bit.
Yeah.
Until City just wiped the floor with them second half. As soon as that 47th-minute goal went in, I believe from Rodriguez, I think, they just wiped the floor with victory.
Can I say that victory penalty wasn't a penalty? Ooh. He wasn't in a position to shoot like he was, but he didn't. He did. If he had shot and he'd been tackled like that mid-shot, 100%. I don't like those type of penalties because, like, all right, what are you giving it for? He's too close to the goal to shoot. Had he wanted to shoot, even if he shot there, he would have been blocked. And plus, the way he kind of fell over was like, I'm looking for it. We've got VAR, use it properly.
But there comes our next discussion, Abs.
Yeah.
VAR. Never, ever, ever is it used effectively.
Yeah, but you can't. I don't like the argument when people turn around and tell me, like we should get rid of it. No, we shouldn't. It's there. We should use it, but we're not using it properly. People that turn around and tell you it was better without VAR, like with all due respect, that Arsenal game on the weekend, that was a red card. But what did the ref give it first? A yellow. Now, if I were a West Ham fan, I'd be pissed off. Now, without VAR, You know, you'd have angry fans, you'd be dealing, and you'd be screaming for better referees. VAR is a tool to help referees pretty much correct the things they've missed. It's not meant to be used as a micro refereeing vehicle.
But that's what it's been used for.
That's what it's been used for. Put people in there that understand the game.
So if you have to get rid of it tomorrow, would you get rid of it?
No. The rules, the football rules, I'm sure I'll find the book at the FA somewhere,
2006 rules.
are black and white.
Are they?
They're black and white.
It's fucking ambiguous.
It's in writing there.
It's ambiguous.
It's been made to be ambiguous.
Correct. And that is being spotlighted on by what?
By the referee's mistakes.
By VAR.
By VAR's mistake. Tom, VAR isn't a robot. It's a virtual assistant referee or video assistant
Whatever the
referee.
fuck it's called.
Okay? There's a person up there controlling it.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. The people in there, whether it's in Australia or it's in England, the people in that VAR room at the end of the day, we need to look at, assess them, maybe put them through a 12-week course if we have to.
12 week?
In the
Fuck,
off season.
12 months?
The off season. Use the off season.
You'll be off season.
Put
12
these
months.
people through courses. I don't know if they already do. If you already have courses, improve the courses and put them through exams, Tom. Put them through actual testing. This is a job that should be taken seriously. Because at the end of the day, there's one referee on the field and he's got his assistant, you name it.
And fourth official. Yeah.
There's only only so far the eyes can see. Okay? Get them in there, teach them the proper rules. Like I said, refereeing is black and white. We've been made to think it's grey. It's not grey. It's black and white. Okay? Get them in there. The rule box here. Okay, penalty. Is it a denial of a goal scoring opportunity? Yes. Has he taken him out illegally? Yes. What does that mean? Penalty.
And a red card.
That's it. Like, it's as simple as that. I don't want to sit here every week on this podcast arguing about refereeing decisions that are logical and my grandfather can make watching from the...
I met him. He's a beautiful man.
Yeah, and he can sit there and tell me that's a penalty. Like, I'm sorry. I'm just over at this point.
I agree, Abs. On to the football.
Yeah.
And I want to take you to a Brazilian brother that's done more cartwheels than I've ever done in my life in the span of 3 seconds. Rodriguez finally showing his talent with the man of the match performance for victory on the right wing. That poses my question. Does Azani make his way back into the fold? Piscopo, Marchash. I think they're at their best with Azani in the fold. But that's me personally, because I like that type of player.
Yeah, look, I like Daniel. I think Daniel needs a move, personally.
But he's had his moves. He's gone overseas, got his injury ridden, came back to MacArthur, did fuck all for MacArthur.
Yeah, but okay. I think Victory suit the way he plays, but what's a team that plays very similar to Victory?
Tell me.
Weirdly enough, it's MacArthur at the moment.
Before Jermaine. Before he left.
Before Jermaine left, while Jed Drew was... You think, you looked at...
Drew, Yakolish, Azani, Jermaine. That would have been nice.
Like, even now, like, let's just say now, who do they have up front?
Fuck all.
Jermaine's
Fuck knows.
gone.
Fuck knows.
Yeah, well, and they've
Dean
lost
Bosnjak,
Jed
but the
Drew.
brothers overseas. God bless them.
Well, bring him into MacArthur again. Put him on the right wing. Jed Drew's gone. They've lost Piol as well, so they've lost both their strikers. They need someone. Build the team around him. Go from there. Because I think he doesn't like to do the hard work. He doesn't like to track back. He
not one
doesn't
of
like
those players,
to go back. But you got to put him in a team where, pardon my French, they're cunty enough to just track back and be able to do the work for him and let him play ball.
Yeah, but is he the type of superstar? Is he?
Capable of being. It's just a matter of whether he gets his head in check. Yeah,
he got fast tracked into the Aussie squad. Went to the World Cup with Ange. What did he do?
Yeah, well, some people,
What's he
always
done
said,
since?
I've said it about Milo all along. I said that Milo, for me, isn't a player that you can rush into the Aussie squad because what happens, you end up like Daniel Arzani, thinking you're the best player in the world, and you come to
He got the
reality.
same ego as him.
Yeah, it's the same type of, and with all due respect to Milo, lovely bloke, but you can tell he plays with arrogance. And sometimes you look at players like Mo Salah, for example. Mo Salah plays with that arrogance now. He knows what he's capable of. But Salah 7-8 years ago, back when he was at Basel, back when he was at Chelsea, was not that player.
Best individual season by the way.
With
With him. Salah.
with this
Ever in
season.
the Prem.
Yeah, 100%, bro. Like, but I don't know. I think right now he doesn't, unless Rodriguez absolutely kaplushes, shits the bed.
Next week, who starts?
Rodriguez.
You have to.
Yeah.
On to City, on to the other team in the equation.
Yeah.
They are 3rd and 4th now, I believe. Sorry, 3rd and 6th, with 1 point separating the Mavs.
Yeah.
Who finishes on top?
Victory.
1 point only separates them.
Melbourne City's number one relegator. We'll never say Melbourne City. I still think they're overperforming to this day.
Wow.
Because I genuinely think that the teams that should be performing aren't performing.
Marco Tilio.
Yeah.
Hotly contested, hot property, made his name through at Sydney FC. Does he make his way back into the Socceroos fold?
On the wing.
Do you take him in the squad of 30?
I wouldn't take him ahead of Drew,
No.
given Drew can play both sides.
Yeah. Does he go ahead of Azani?
Right now, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Milo?
Yes. Now we're forgetting Goodwin. We're forgetting Duke.
Duke's up front.
Forgetting, what's his name?
Boyle?
Boyle, brother with the long hair and the moustache.
Irvine?
Irvine.
Yeah, this midfield different.
He likes to.
Irvine? He likes to fucking go anywhere. He likes to go to Germany.
I think he just makes it, but I wouldn't be surprised if he misses out. I wouldn't be disappointed.
Is he a
if
proper
misses.
player?
I like his vibe. He's very like,
I like that brother.
it's proper. Like
Yeah,
you look at him, he's built like a
Yeah.
proper winger, does his
Yeah.
job, gets out of there. Whereas you look at Milo, you look at even Jed Drew to an extent, like they're different. They're a different gravy, but like Tilio's like, I don't know, he's just proper, prim and proper.
You
and
like him?
I like him.
I like him too as well.
Only Melbourne City player I can, kind of tolerate.
Matthew Leckie, goal against Denmark, save their country.
I'm an England boy.
Their brother's born in Australia. I can help.
No, all jokes aside, who did I support in the
Croatia, thank you, Abdul.
Actually, no, before we started the podcast, even with the Women's World Cup, I love the Tillies. Love them 100%. But I was a Latoon boy till the end. And I was working in the Shire at that time, and it didn't go down very well, telling them I wanted England to win.
Wanderers versus Mariners, Abs.
Yeah.
Thank the dear Lord we finally won a game with a scoreline above 1 goal. Thank God. Thank God. Top performances all around from the squad.
Yeah.
Sapson and Milo shining. Very interesting goal, Abs, the first one. Sapson.
He should have left it.
Puskas contender?
I would have left it.
Puskas
Yeah,
contender?
I know. Pelicanos would have been,
Panther, yeah, Panther.
Panthers up.
But Pavlicic fucked it. He fucked it bad.
I don't know what he was doing.
As a keeper, Abs, as a so-proclaimed Division 3 legend, what do you do there, Abs? Because you got to come out. You got to come out.
It's all about the timing of the run.
You got to come out, but
Yeah.
because there was a very high line by Mariners.
You know what?
Very high line. That's what fucked them. It's too high of a line.
Yeah.
Sapson's quick, ran in behind, and bang, bang.
Do you remember the red card against Mariners for Sydney FC?
I'm going to say no.
When we watched it, when we went to Gosford?
I'm going to say no.
The Velish.
Yes, I'm going to say yes.
Yes. You remember it came out, took out
brother, yeah.
Qual.
Yeah. Edison Kung Fu shit.
Yeah, but it's all about the timing of the run. At the end of the day, if you're going to step out of your box, that has to be a perfect timing, because obviously you can't touch it with your hands. And if I've got the player right in front of me there, you've got to bring it down to your feet.
Question. If Mariners had if Mariners kept Vukovic,
Yeah.
okay, and they didn't have Perry Cullen and Pavlicic, you reckon they'll be top 6? A couple of errors from both keepers this year, Abs.
I think they'd be on the edge of the 6, yeah. I
Do you
think
reckon they would improve?
they'd be in
They'd be
the
better.
fold. Yeah. I just think that you can't lose that many players, and it happens all the time in Australian football. When you lose 3-4 players at a time, it goes from here to here very quickly.
Wanderers making the top 6?
You have to, man. No. I think
Not
it's
top 4, top 6.
top 6, yeah.
Not top 4.
Look, I do think both our teams will end up there.
So give me a 6.
I feel like it changes every week. Auckland, Adelaide, Melbourne.
Adelaide aren't doing too well at the moment. Abs.
They'll get together.
So Auckland,
Adelaide, Melbourne,
FC Wanderers.
FC Wanderers. Yeah.
I can't think of no.
They've lost too many players, man.
Wow.
Well, no. Well, they play Sydney on Monday. So
Big game.
if Sydney win, I think that's the start of the beginning of the end for MacArthur, and they can go from having 248 fans at a game to 197. So, and then slowly.
Very specific numbers, Abs.
I've seen their counts. I can count them by person. Have you not noticed? Oh, fun fact: MacArthur do do not quote me on this. MacArthur are thinking of doing a new halftime game.
Are they?
Guess how many fans are at the game? The week after, guess how many empty seats there are at the stadium? Anyway, Let's move on to the.
That's the new marketing idea, Robs. Oh, Jesus Christ. Are we seeing a routine to more traditional style of play? We've seen Liverpool do it against City, work to a T. We've seen Wanderers try it, work to a T. Are we breaking away from this tiki-taka football? Are we breaking away, or are we just using it in moments?
It's moments, bro.
Moments.
Like, there's teams where you have to tiki-taka your way through.
Haram ball, some would say.
Haram ball is a bank of 10 at the back. Haram ball means like the
That was
forbidden
Liverpool
ball.
against City.
No,
Moments.
that was West Ham against Arsenal.
Bro. It's fucking sad.
Haram ball is like you rocking up to a derby and putting, your back five
Do you
there.
know, tell the viewers what does haram mean, Abs?
Forbidden.
Forbidden.
The forbidden ball.
Forbidden ball.
Like Sean Dyche is the master of haram
Love
ball.
that, brother. That's my guy. So, to answer the question, we're still possession based. Because at the end of the day, I've always been a big believer, bro. It's about that effective pass. It's about what you do with the ball rather than how much do you have of the prick. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you're not a team that is like a systematic team. You're not a team that I think at the end of the day is going to rock up and outplay another team. You're a team that in the moment, in the players that you've got a lot of moment players. Brendan Barella, we've seen him time and time again. He might not be as clinical as we think he is, but he'll rock up in the moment. Milanovic, moment after moment this season where he'll rock up in there. Juan Mata is the king of moments.
On to him.
Yeah.
Came off the bench 65 minutes.
Doesn't start, comes back.
Okay, so are we really relying, 11, 12 games left, to get us into the top 6 that you so demand and crave from our club? Thank you, by the way. Are we really relying with a double pivot of Dean Pelicanos and Oscar Priestman?
There's a saying, it's called, you got to make lemonade with lemons.
So just to understand your thought process, we're relying on Dean Pelicanos and Oscar Priestman to take us to the top 6.
What else do you have?
We're fucked.
Look, I think...
Can't do it every week.
Personally, I think Pelicanos isn't that bad in midfield.
Great midfielder. Better midfielder than a centre-back.
Correct.
Great assist as well.
Because it highlights you needed someone in there that could run and that could defend in midfield. Now, as much as I respect Oscar Priestman, he'll have more skill than I will ever have.
Same as me.
I just don't think he cuts it, personally, when it comes to a team that wants to achieve the next level. I think he's a very good squad player, but week in, week out, have to rely on Oscar Priestman to make that cutting pass, go box to box, score that goal, defend that moment. He's the last person I'd rely on there. Now, the reason I think that Juan Mata, yes, I said he doesn't start. The only way I could see him starting is replacing Priestman, because now you have a runner next to him
I like Pelicanos.
that can support that style of play. But sorry,
I finish.
I think that Juan Mata coming into the team will break everything apart, though.
I agree.
Because right now you're working well as a unit. It's a team effort.
You can't change it. I'm just saying that mentality-wise, where, for example, Pelicanos gets injured or Priestman gets injured,
Yeah.
I think we're fucked.
Did Entonson start?
No.
No.
On to him going next year.
Yeah.
2-year contract done. Are we going to lose our 2 best forwards, Milo and Zapsford? Are they both going? If one of them goes, who goes?
Milo. I don't think Substance going. Realistically, think about it.
The brothers are gone.
Look at, the way I kind of see it with a lot of A-League players is there's a specific style of player that'll make it out of this country. Okay. Lockie Brook was that style of player where he had that pace. He was able to kind of break the line. He was able to go, overtake fullbacks in a sense of defending. I think Milo has it. His technical ability is a very high end. Even if you look at one watching the NPL, Vidakovic, like he's 21, I believe, or something like that. But you can see the style of keeper that he is, and his ability to go left and right. Once he matures and his body grows in fully, I can see him moving out into a European team. Okay. Sapsford for me is not that. He's not. Okay, what does Sapsford have? Aside from being in the right place at the right time.
Oh, no.
Tell me.
No.
Aside from being at the right... No. Besides, which is an amazing... No. That in itself, Tom. That in itself...
Just telling me he's a Johnny-on-the-spot striker?
No, but he's able to move into...
How many fucking times has he cut plus players on the wing?
His ability to put himself in the right spot at the right time, in saying that means his runs as well, is top-notch. But on a technical level, on a technical ability... Barello's a better technical player than he is. Correct?
No.
Surely?
Nope.
No, he is.
Nope.
Barello is... No. You're playing a front two, Sapsford and Barello. Who's the runner in behind? Who's making more effective runs? It's Sapsford.
More effective runs.
It's Sapsford.
Are we talking technical ability on the ball?
On the ball.
Sapsford's a better technical player than Brother.
I don't know. He's a moments player. No.
Mata's first.
Yeah.
Milo.
Yeah.
Hammond.
Yeah.
Sapsford.
Okay. When it comes to Sapsford,
In that order.
And when it comes to Sapsford, he's a player of moments. All these derby moments that he's had, so on and so on.
Sorry, let's come from a Sydney FC fan. How many times has he?
Well, he started with us anyway.
And where's he at now?
That's fine.
Because our club gave him a chance.
That's the reason why we let him go. Oh yeah.
Where's your club now? Thanks.
Oh, we'll get there. It's all about the end.
The end hasn't come yet.
We'll get there.
Like Arsenal's so-called glory end with the title.
Go on.
Not coming, by the way. How many times have you seen Zach, my apologies. How many times have you seen Zach go onto the left, beat a man, cut it back for a Crave tapping, or a Borello tapping, or a Milo tapping? That's what that brother does.
Okay. He's doing it at a level, if he does that consistently for the next 2 to 3 years, I think he earns himself an opportunity overseas. Right now, I've seen more of it, probably not since Borello's injury. I don't think we've seen enough of it. But Borello as a player, when you look at the player that made him what he is today, the player that got him to Germany, he's done that his whole career.
But
Okay. You look at
we
Milanovic.
made him a striker. We made him go back into the Socceroos fold. We made him
Correct.
do that. As a 9, Mark Ruden. However, his traditional play was a left winger, even when he went to Germany.
Yeah.
At Brisbane.
100%. But you can't tell me that if I look at the three, for example, Milanovic, Borello, and Sapsford, but Sapsford's the least likely to get a move overseas. Tomorrow, you're I don't know.
Hertha Berlin.
Yeah, or 14th place in the Eredivisie. You're that team there.
Yep.
Let's be realistic. Because
Yeah,
they're not
no,
going
fine,
to
whatever, yep.
Because I feel like that, like they've picked up you.
Whatever, yeah. I get
Okay. I send you as a scout to the Wanderers, and I'm like, I need 2 forwards.
Wingers or up 9?
Just 2
At
forwards.
9.
I'm not
Forwards are fucking...
left wing, right wing striker. I just need a
okay,
winger.
so
And
that's 3.
yeah.
No problem, yeah.
Realistically, I'm playing a 4-4-2. All 3 of them have been able to play up front.
Such a fucking dead formation.
No. But realistically, all 3 have played in
So
the
you want a
12 front.
4-4-2?
Okay. I need 2 players to fill that spot there. And the 2 up front for me. And we know, just take into account that they're all versatile players because they've all played on either the wing or the striker. Who are you picking?
Milo
for
and
me,
Zach.
But it's Borello and Milo.
Milo and Zach.
I don't know. I'm not, maybe part of it with Sapsford is because I just remember moments from him and I don't really remember the technical ability. But the other part of it for me is sometimes, the moments is what creates the player. But you don't want to be a streets and will never forget player at the end of the day.
A Michu or Payet. Who's your greatest streets and never forget player? Please don't say Aubameyang or Lacazette.
Nicholas Bentner, the Lord.
Lord Bentner. Dimitri Payet. Fuck, what a player he was.
Must be the Lord.
On to our West Ham, Salam.
Yeah.
On to West Ham, brother. Is it done? It's done.
Yeah,
It's
look,
done.
it's going to take... It's
It's done?
It's not that...
Is
this is what comes to mind.
he's got the champagne ready to go. Champagne is the wrong word.
Yeah.
Champagne is the wrong word. He's got the party poppers ready to go.
Yeah.
He's ready to go. Yeah, have we conceded?
Not yet.
Fucking try.
Not yet. Look, realistically...
concede, brother, it's done.
realistically, we beat whoever we play on the weekend, or I think it's Forest, or tomorrow. We play tomorrow, actually.
Forest.
Look, it's going to be a tough game.
Okay, that's a tough game.
Say realistically you win that game, you're back to 8 points behind. They've got 11 games to go. And
They win 7, it's done.
I'd be very surprised. This is my whole thing with Liverpool. I'd be very surprised if they make it all the way to the end of the season and they don't have a major injury. Every club, yours, mine, City, United, everyone, even Nottingham Forest, have had big
You guys
injuries.
Liverpool have a game in hand.
No, we've got the game in hand.
Oh, Arsenal do, sorry. my
Yeah.
apologies.
So I just think that they're like, I've said it for a while, and I've seen it before with my own team 2 seasons ago, where we led the league by whatever it was 3 seasons ago. We led the league by 8 points and a game in hand, and then before you know it, it's like the shark and Jaws. It's coming. We get Saka back in a few weeks, I believe. We get Martinelli back. We start to get players back.
Might be too late.
We just need to do. Listen. That's before Arsenal fans and other fans get on us. 15 games undefeated in the Premier League. That's our first loss. Okay, maybe we didn't win every game. I think we'd won like 11 and drawn 4 or something. Whatever it is. Still, at the end of the day, that's 15 games without a loss.
Top effort.
Obviously, the standards that Mikel Arteta has brought to his club now has made us feel like this is much bigger than what it is.
Facts.
But at the end of the day, there's still 11 games or 12 games to go on our end. And let's be honest, if we do our job, we win our games, we go on. We've played all our hard away games.
But that's what was expected of you.
Correct.
Your job was keep in touch. Keep in touching distance.
Yeah.
You failed at that job.
But no, did we really? This is
You
the
failed
thing.
at the
Tom. But realistically, just think. I'm gonna put another perspective, because the amount of, and I hate using this, and because I usually crucify, City fans or Liverpool fans for using this excuse, but we've had that many major injuries, long-term injuries. Tom, you look at our purple patches.
I get that up.
No. But,
what I'm saying is,
in all seriousness, though, what other club in the league will have as many injuries as we do and still sit in second like that?
So-
Liverpool, a few seasons ago, I think Van Dijk injured himself, and I believe someone else was out for a bit. It was Henderson or Milner, whoever it was. They were outside of the top 4, top 6 for majority of the season. Manchester United lose a player. Look where they are. Manchester City, with Rodri getting injured and De Bruyne being in and out, were literally outside of the top 4 till they spent $200 million. We've had Moreno up front with a 17-year-old and Leandro Trossard, who's basically played 90 minutes for the last 2 months, every single game, week in, week out, and we're still where we are.
question, Abdul.
What?
You're expected to go do a job, be in touching distance, yeah? Against West Ham out of all teams.
Correct.
Let's
that's fine.
just not put it out. West Ham.
Yeah.
How to excuse Calafiore defending.
I can't.
Can't.
I've said it before. I've said it. His one-on-one defending is questionable.
As an Italian defender.
Yeah. So he likes to.
Is he a centre back, really?
No. Look, for me, he's a fullback. Like, he's a fullback. He's a modern fullback. Like, that Pep-style fullback, whatever you want to call it.
Actually, great question. Off the cuff.
Yeah.
Who's a better defender? Purely defender. Joško Guardio or Ricardo Calafiore? Just a defender. Because attacking, I think they're pretty on par.
Yeah, I think attacking they're on par.
So
I do think that there's parts of Josko's game that he struggles though.
I think it's part of Calafiore's game.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think Calafiore gets up and down the field a lot better than Josko.
Who's more versatile? Joško.
Look, if it were
Take the Arsenal lens off. I'm taking the Crow lens off.
I think Josko's technical ability in terms of a pass or like, I can see that as a player, there is that kind of, how we've seen here with Milo and Tristan.
Yep.
There is very much that Croatian kind of, similar with the Spanish, similar with the German. You can see that there is that technical ability, like, inbuilt in them.
Yep.
I think Calafiore, in terms of an engine, in terms of getting up and down the field, in terms of being a modern fullback, fits the bill more than Josko. I think Josko, though, one-on-one, on his day, is probably better than Ricardo. Although,
besides the Mbappe slip. That.
Although I do think that, if you were to take them out of their position for, say, because I think that both two have attributes, I could stick Calafiore up front and I wouldn't even think about it. That's just the type of...
Oh, fucking hell.
No.
Oh, Julian, please make that the title.
Hold on.
I could stick Calafiore out front.
You know what I'm talking about? Just relax for a second. I could stick him up front and not worry about it. Whereas Josko's ability, like, I could probably stick him in midfield or in the 10 and he'd fit right in. That's what I'm trying to say, is that they've both got abilities really outside of their skill set that they shouldn't have, but they've got it. Okay. That's what I'm trying to say there. But I do want to make a point.
Fifth red card of the season, my bro.
Fifth red card of the season. But before we get to that, Martin Odegaard. I love the man. I love that brother. Mm-hmm. But they played a back five.
Yep.
And 4 in front of them. I don't know why Martin Odegaard was constantly looking for that intricate ball. That frustrated me because, yeah, he tried to dip it over. It worked.
Especially against two banks of a 5 and a 4.
Made no sense, bro. Like, I was watching it and I'm just like, all right, I get what you're trying to do. He dinked it over to Trossard once. He dinked it over to Moreno the second time. Played out to Nieri, let him cut in and just send the ball in. Yeah, Moreno, the couple times he actually got up and to the ball, he beat their defenders. Just play to your strengths. We don't have Saka there. We don't have Havertz there to link up with you. We don't necessarily have...
You have to change the way you play. I completely agree.
Zinchenko came on and done exactly that. And we looked better with 10 men than we had with 11. Like, it wasn't rocket science. And this is where I'll always say, I will never blame Mikel. I will never blame Mikel. Because these are things in-game that you as a player should know.
Salam, 5 red cards, 2 for Miles Lewis-Skelly. It's like, 1, does it kill the brother's confidence? 2, Okay, maybe some of them questionable. You're still looking at 3 or 4 straight reds.
Well, one of them got overturned.
No,
the other
that's what
Lewis
I'm
Kelly
saying.
one was
So
overturned.
maybe 1 or 2 questionable ones. Maybe.
You can't blame him for doing that, man. That's Mohamed Kudus of all players. David Raya was halfway up the field. By the time Kudus...
Fuck me, the brother hit a top speed apparently of 33 or fucking whatever.
32.9 kilometers an hour.
Oh my God.
But, bro, it's like... I don't know. I don't know. I don't blame him for doing it. He done the right thing. But do you go 2-0 down and have 11 men? Like, what do you... Like,
Fuck, he could have. Thomas Partey, thank God for him.
yeah. We're going to miss him. I don't think he's going to be here beyond this season.
He's going Saudi, brother.
Yeah.
He's going Saudi likewise with that brother on your back.
Gavi, man, no, he's going to... he's staying in Spain.
He'll follow Ricky Puig to MLS. One of those.
He's going to marry, what's her name? Princess Eleanor, apparently. If TikTok has anything to say about it. But yeah.
Oh, salam. Last time I trusted TikTok.
No, they actually... Anyway, we'll talk about that.
We'll talk about love stories after salam.
Thomas Partey is going to be missed. I will say that. I think, though, Declan Rice needs to get into that 6. And
Immediately.
I really liked the Luka Zinchenko in that left-sided midfield position. I really, really did. I think...
So who goes? We were talking about it, obviously. Mikel's looking to upgrade the squad. Gabby Jesus and Zinchenko were talked out. Who goes? Jesus or Zinchenko?
Jesus has to go.
Booyah.
Bro, has to.
Zinchenko stays.
Zinchenko, if someone comes in with the right offer, he'll go.
I don't mind him as a squad player, bro. I'll be honest, I don't mind him. And again, I've asked you every single podcast. So, left winger. You throw the kid in caboodle at Kudus?
He's a right winger.
Don't care. Still the question. Wow.
I'll forever. And
He's a baller, brother.
We'll get on to him. He's a baller.
What a player.
I'll bring him in. Okay, here's what I'd actually do. If I were the board, and I personally don't think we were too cautious in that window. But I also understand if you're running a football, if you're Mikel Arteta, why am I now bringing in an $80 million player into my team, knowing well that next season I'm going to have this person back and this person back? They're like, that's the problem. Is that?
But haven't you learned nothing from this past?
Have you not learned nothing from Manchester United?
Me, I'm not a Manchester United.
No, but I'm saying have teams not learned any? And I kind of get why they didn't sign anyone.
You don't spend fucking 200 million. I get it.
You don't spend an 80 million on a band-aid fix. That's what we don't realize.
Kudus not a band-aid fix.
I'm not saying about Kudos. This previous window, like if we had gone and signed, I don't know,
Matoma.
Omar Marmoush for 70 million. All right, Martinelli comes back. Trossard's fit. Havertz is back. Saka's back. Ranieri's back.
Please tell me. Okay, let's play a game. Martinelli or Marmoush?
No, Marmoush starts. But this is the problem then, is that you end up with too many players, too many unhappy players, and then you end up having to let it go of these players for a lot
Still
less.
zero titles, by the way. Look, so you've got to...
Yeah, but still, Thomas.
Every year.
No, and I'll get on to a point when we get there. Yes, 0 titles, but we're building a sustainable structure.
Not a fucking recycling environment here.
No,
brother.
but I'll get to a point. No.
Man.
I'll get to a point. Once we get past this Liverpool section, I'll get to a point. I think Kudus though is destined for a big move. Bro, he is a monster.
Killer, bro.
He's bumping, like I saw him bump Gabriel off. Like I'm like, he used his body, got the ball. I'm just like,
it doesn't belong to West Ham.
yeah. I think he'll end up. I don't know why. I'm looking. I could see him at Liverpool.
I see him as a buy-in.
He's Salah's replacement. Surely. Like Salah leaves.
Salah stays next year, but
No, he said he's leaving already.
nah.
Bro, imagine, before we get on, imagine you're Salah. You win the league. Maybe you win the Champions League. You win the Ballon d'Or. What a season. What a way to end your career at Liverpool. Just right into the sunset. He's 32, 33.
Into the Saudi sunset.
Into the Saudi sunset, the beautiful Saudi sun. Earning $100 million, whatever they're paying them over there at this point. They'll be paying him probably $1.5 million a week.
Do you think it's more than Ronaldo?
No, bro. Ronaldo
He's the poster boy.
People don't understand the way the Middle East loves Ronaldo, the way Saudi loves Ronaldo. Our brother's living there for the rest of his life. You know they changed the law for Ronaldo,
so he can move in with his girlfriend. Yeah.
Like because obviously a bit of school time in Saudi
education
time in Saudi by law. You're not allowed to live with your girlfriend or someone you're not married to.
Has to be wife.
Just, obviously to,
whatever, yeah.
Before, so you avoid certain things, obviously doing things before marriage, unexpected pregnancies, so on and so on.
Thank you, Salam.
For Ronaldo,
back to your tempe.
For Ronaldo, they bypassed that law to let him live with Georgina. Now, why hasn't he married her yet? He's been with her for long enough. Do you think someone's avoiding signing a prenup?
My question to you is, Abdul, have you seen how John Duran's crazy flight expenses?
Bahrain.
Fuck, brother.
Things you do for love, Tom.
The things you do for love, Abdul, is an unbelievable sentence. I'll tell you what, Liverpool fans will do a lot of things to Arne Slot. Fuck, man, 11 points clear.
Right.
11 games left.
Slot.
No. Abdul, 2-0 victory and a 2-2 draw over Villa. Some points dropped. Let's not kid ourselves. They're winning the league.
It's in their hands now.
It's in the hands.
Now, I think that's the best way to
hands.
put it. It's in their hands, and if they lose it from here, it's on theirs. Now, we play them, I believe, 3 weeks before the season ends.
Yeah.
So
By the way, it could be wrapped up by then.
it could be wrapped up. And I'll be honest with you, I think if we get to the final 5 rounds, and if the lead is
If you keep it respectable, proud.
I think if we get to that final 5 weeks and the lead is 5 points or under,
Big crack game. Yeah.
will be
Top
a
success.
great game, because you gotta remember that it's technically, say we win, it's 8 points, and then all they need is 1 loss, and then we win that game. We've just failed the last 2 times to capitalize on it, and that really could have been, instead of an 8-point lead or an 11-point lead, could have been 6, potentially 3.
That'd been good.
But it is what it is.
Hey, but that's life, brother. That's life. Abdul,
Yeah.
where does Mo Salah rank among the greatest? He's up there, bro. If you don't say top 10, I'm walking out of this thing.
No, he's definitely
Okay, is he top
10 now.
5, Abdul? Give me a top 5.
TT. Fuck, this is hard.
Go mine.
Yeah, go.
TT. Shearer. Ronaldo. Salah. And you will hate me. And I don't care.
I thought it's still Sherigold.
No. It's Kun Aguero.
Aguero. Why?
That's my 5. TT. Shearer. Ronaldo. Salah. Aguero.
TT and Shearer, yeah, 100%. I think.
Ronaldo, no.
Hold on. You know my opinion on it. I'm not saying
No,
he's not
but
top 5. I'm not saying.
Please tell UBF podcast.
I'm not saying he's not top
Please
5.
tell the fans.
Ronaldo is arguably the greatest player to have played in the Premier League ever.
Yep. But, it
But
doesn't make top 5.
for me, he's not the greatest Premier League player of all
So
time.
he's arguably the greatest player to play in the Prem. Sorry,
Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you?
But was that the sentence?
Yes.
He's arguably the greatest player to play in the Prem, but the impact he's had on the Prem is not top 5. Is that right?
Correct.
No, not a fucking chance.
If not 5th, maybe 5th.
So who's 3rd and 4th for you? So you got TT, you got Shearer.
De Bruyne. I'm looking at
No problem. No. Your list.
trophies, abilities.
Yep.
He's got the best of Gerrard,
Yep.
the best of Lampard.
Yep.
Plus, he's able to on goal. I think he's better than
Shits
both.
on Gerrard, shits on Scholes. Lampard, don't you dare, but carry on.
All right, I'm gonna. Okay,
Wayne Rooney,
we're gonna go
Salah.
TT, Shearer, Rooney, De Bruyne, Salah. Now,
Ronaldo's out of the 6.
now, if Salah were to win the Ballon d'Or this year,
He goes 3rd. 2nd.
third.
Not first.
No. No one will ever be able to do what Shearer done with teams like Newcastle and Blackburn at that time ever again. Now, I think if Harry Kane won a trophy,
He'll be up there.
he'll be up there. I think Van Dijk, if he won the Ballon d'Or in 2018, will definitely be up there.
19.
19, the year after.
You have to hit.
Thou shall not be named.
By the way, what a goal by the brother. Fucking wow. Rocket. 39 years old, Salah. My guy. Quickly as well.
The crazy thing is he's 4 years younger than my mom, which is actually insane.
Anyway, random fact. Salah. You're not going to ask because obviously you're going to be a prick about it. What jersey is this, Salah?
Soloth?
It's a Real Sociedad jersey, Salah, from this current year. Do you know what I got at the back, Salah?
Lenormand.
He's Atletico Madrid, Salah. Lucas Susic. His brother hit the crossbar last week. What a player.
We need to get you to do like a Croatian of the week.
Croatian of the week.
No, we need to get you like a Croatian of the week.
We'll do a salam we're done, but well, brother. Shout out to EFN. Quoted by some miracle, he gets these official name lettering sets from Spain.
Yeah.
I love how you're in a Spain top as well done, Salam. We've coordinated that well. But Salam, I want to take you to a project that is definitely over quickly. And it's not the Lucas Susic project, Salam, because that brother's only starting. I had a discussion off camera, Salam. Darwin Núñez.
Let's flashback to
I don't know.
almost a year ago, literally, I think.
Be honest. Be honest. Arsenal have to sign a player between Jackson and Núñez.
Jackson, I've said
Fuck.
that. Bro, you're asking the wrong brother. I've backed Jackson since day one. I've always said, for me, when it comes to Núñez, okay, I'm going to put them in this streak because I feel like these three always cop the same amount of shit.
Núñez.
Havertz, Núñez, Jackson.
Fucking Havertz.
No. Havertz and Jackson, I can see like when they're, when they've got a patch of confidence, when they're feeling good about themselves, when they know what they're doing, they are clinical. No. There was a patch of form last year, I believe it was, or even the start of this season.
99 for Havertz.
Where Havertz scored like 99, and
every.
he was in the right position every time. Jackson's game is a strong running game. I'm going to push you off the ball, get him behind. And when he's clinical, he's deadly. Núñez, he could be in the form of his life. He'll still miss half his shots.
So, in order, from most clinical to least clinical, go.
Most clinical to least clinical, Havertz, Jackson, and then Núñez.
I agree with that as well.
Like, it's just when I look at...
He's just a bit more clinical than Jackson.
Right.
It's close. It's close.
I just think that Havertz's positioning is better than Jackson's, and that's what saves him half the time. Like, he's able to find himself in the right spot at the right time more often than not. My thing with Núñez, bar, is I don't know where you could put him. I really don't. Because he's not a player where I can go, okay, I'll stick you on the wing, because I know his passing game's not all that. I can't put him in midfield. I can't stick him at left back. He's not a defender, so you can't put him at centre back.
He's on the bench side.
Just have him running fucking waters during the game.
It makes me awkward think of a career. Salam, on to other EPL news quickly before we go on to the best competition in the world, besides when Croatia makes the World Cup final.
Yeah.
Mamouche, second best Egyptian in the league already.
Yeah, I think he's ready to take the throne next season.
I'll be honest, better impact than Onani, better impact than Hegazi, better impact than the keeper, the bold keeper that was at West Brom for a long time. I forgot his name.
Something.
Hegazi, whatever. Probably Hegazi again. Yeah, he's good, bro.
Yeah.
Top sign.
Look, El Neni was there for vibes, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I like that, brother.
Like, he was... I miss him, man. He was good. You know, those 5-minute cameos off the bench, always hit different. But
He really shut up shop a couple of times.
I just love the look at Mamouche at the moment.
Like that
Mamouche is just left. I saw a video, I was watching it, and...
Please don't pull the chain up again.
Huh?
We don't need the chain again.
No. It's not even the chain. It's... His positioning right now is so hard to defend because he'll go from the left channel to the right channel to the middle channel to in behind the striker.
He's cracked.
Did
you see the goal they scored that was offside?
Yeah.
What a finish.
Yeah.
Do you know how technically acute you have to be to finish? That's incredible, bro.
He's, for me, he's got the best of Foden and in a weird way reminds me of a little bit of Aguero. I don't know what it is.
I see it. Isaac, definitely destined for a move. You pick one right now. Mamouche or Isaac?
Isaac. I love Omar Mamouche, but Isaac is just, fuck me, bro.
Fuck, he's done good again, bro. He's incredible. He really is.
Do you not see what I've meant, though? You could stick that brother on the wing. Can you just imagine? He's a striker, don't get me wrong. But if you...
Who's a better winger, Mamouche or Isaac? Mamouche. No, Isaac, just he's ready. I think he's ready for that big move to go to the next level. I think... Similar to Barca.
Yeah.
Am I dumb or not?
I don't know why.
Similar to Barca. Am I dumb or not? Lewandowski goes...
I don't know.
Fucking like a Suarez or...
This is going to be a bit different. I don't know why I see Atletico. I just see him at Atletico. I don't see him. He's not a Barca player. And he's an
Atletico player.
He's on the end of everything. Like, that's just how he... Like, you look at his best goals. He just knows how to find himself on the end. He's a final product player.
Of course he's a final
Whereas
product.
Mamouche will fit right into Barca right now. Just stick him on either side of Lewandowski.
Oh, you got fucking Rafinha and Lamau there.
Yeah. Rafinha's gone very quiet.
It's okay. I've seen an interesting point, which I'm going to avoid here, Salam. However, my club, 4-0 win against Southampton, nothing special. But just to leave.
Bro,
Can I have a moment?
have a moment.
Thanks. Cole Palmer. I've captained you many times, brother. I triple captained you against Southampton. You'll be back. You haven't defrosted like Abdul claims you have. You haven't just been put in the freezer and turned into ice. You're getting back there, brother. Everything will come good. You'll be okay. And you'll get back to being ice cool Cole Palmer. Was that a good monologue, Salam? I like that, brother. We're not giving up on you, Cole.
Stick the fucker back in the freezer, bro. He'll be fine. Look, I've always said it. I've said it for a while. Cole Palmer is not, I'm not going to say he's a street don't forget player, but he is not to the level of players like Saka, players like Salah.
Well, currently in the last 6 months, currently in the last 6 weeks, Saka and Palmer have 0 goals, so you can't compare.
Saka's probably
I'm not saying
Saka's had the most. Saka has had the same amount of goals in the last 6 weeks.
You haven't seen the video? You haven't seen the video?
Of what?
He's back in training, bro. He just missed. He's on the game. He missed
Saka?
it. Yeah. So they play the same minutes. It's crazy.
Yeah, 100%.
It's crazy.
Look, I just don't think that. Look, personally for me, this is the difference, and I've always said it. And maybe it's going to benefit Chelsea. While we're on that point, actually, reminded me. I think it's going to benefit Chelsea that he's not performing and other teams can step up. Ramsdale, on the other hand, I felt so bad for that game.
Yeah.
He made that look respectable. And without him,
Palmer had two class ones.
Even the free kick, and there was a shot that he saved as well. I feel bad for him, man.
He fucked up. He fucked up. He fucked up. He shouldn't have.
All he had to say on that freaking podcast was, I'm looking forward to a good season. No, he had to say, sometimes I could lose concentration. And then everything went downhill. Bro, he at one point thought he was going to be the league's best keeper and England's number one. Yeah. And now is at Southampton facing relegation.
Pre-suicide.
On Chelsea, I saw this earlier today. So Chelsea have taken out loans totaling £1.2 billion, English pounds, 500 million to Blue Coast Holding Company, 22 Holding Limited, and 702 million to Blue Co Limited. It doesn't stop there. The 500 million loan matures in August 2033 and carries a high interest rate of SONIA plus 7.5%, which is at currently almost 13% as of June 2024. The other loan is at a lower interest rate of 3.25 plus SONIA,
lower.
But it's secured against the club's assets. Now, I don't know if you can see this. That thing at the bottom there, that blue one, that blue one there is Chelsea. Everything above there is how Chelsea within the group of assets that your owners own is viewed. You guys are fucked.
Bowley's fucked the club.
You guys are gone. Financially, I said this a year ago. Bro, 1.2 or 1.2 billion pounds is like 1.9 Australian million dollars or billion dollars.
Yeah.
Going forward, if you don't perform now, if you're not winning trophies now, this club is gone. They're gone, bro. Thank God you don't know the stadium. What are the assets are they insured against?
It's a great mega store we have.
No,
we are fucked.
Like, just on a perspective like that, I was thinking about it. I'm like,
we are fucked.
You say you lose Palmer, say you lose Enzo, you lose,
if I lose
Neto.
Cole, if I lose Cole, I'll be honest, I'll find it very hard to support my club.
Bro, it's bad.
Question: we have to make top four. Do we make top four?
No. Honest answer, like bias aside, you've got Liverpool, Arsenal,
City,
Forest,
City,
and then City, because City will storm them.
Forest will drop out. Choice will come in. That's my heart. Salam. On to the greatest club competition in the world. Some would say the greatest in the world. Champions League quick roundup, Hubs.
Yeah.
Round of 32 is complete with the likes of Man City, Juve, and Milan going out, which is a massive shock, brother. Seriously, a massive shock.
Yeah.
Whilst Bayern are still thanking Davies for his late goal against Celtic to take them through. Schmeichel had a fucking game. But double legs, brother. The first leg will be happening on the 4th of March and the 5th of March. Second will be on the 11th and the 12th.
Yeah.
Abs, I'm going to take you through them. I want you to tell me who goes through. Okay, I want you to tell me who goes through.
Yeah.
And then we'll move on and we'll build our little brackets. All right, so you can take quarters.
Yeah.
You can take these. I'll take the quarters, semi, and then we'll do the final together.
Okay.
Easy. Club Brugge, Aston Villa, who goes through?
Villa.
Dortmund versus Lille. That's a tough one.
Dortmund. Arsenal.
Juve versus... Oh, no, PSV, Perisic. Brate, what a beautiful goal. PSV versus Arsenal.
Arsenal.
So it's PSV.
Arsenal,
sorry, my apologies. Madrid versus Atletico. What a game.
Madrid.
What a game.
Madrid.
Which Madrid, Salam?
Nah. Look, bro, I wouldn't be surprised.
No, it's tough.
That's
tough.
Atletico is just one of those teams where, I'll be honest, it's like,
They're losing 2-0 first leg.
yeah. Just a sidestep. That woman's distracting me. The woman on the far right. There we go. There we go. Yep. Do you not see
For
that?
our viewers, it's a music video that's happening.
Can you just show the people?
Do we? Do we really have to?
Oh, she wasn't showing the moves. Oh, there we go.
Fuck's sake.
Let's get back to it. I mean, that's a bit of entertainment for the people.
You've not been entertained by me, Eps? Wednesday, 5th of March. Feyenoord versus Inter.
This one's for you, Nathan Grimaldi. Feyenoord.
Serious?
It's got to be a one upset, bro.
Now, this is my upset. And if you don't pick it up, I'll be very upset. Bayern München
Yeah.
versus Bayer Leverkusen.
München.
You fucking prick.
Oh, Bayern
Serious.
fan, bro.
Foreign words. Boniface. Ronaldo.
Harry Kane. Alphonso Davies. Serge Gnabry.
You never knew
Leroy
Davies existed
Sané.
until he popped up his goal against Celtic.
Brother,
David
because
Davies.
he's been out injured for the half the time. He's just come back from
And
injury.
he's going to have a game against Leverkusen.
I think
No,
that.
fuck
Okay,
off,
what makes you think that, especially the way Leverkusen have been this season, that they're going to get anywhere near Bayern Munich?
6 points behind. Bro.
Still,
6 or 7 points.
I just think Bayern Munich.
Okay, no problem.
It's all about.
You're entitled to your opinion.
It's all about that home game at Leverkusen. If Bayern get anything out of that, it's done.
Fuck it, it's not a home game. They're both in Germany, 200 metres
Anyway.
away from each other. Relax
Anyway,
yourself.
go on,
Benfica versus Barca.
Barca.
My
Go on, say the fixture.
clash of the round.
Yep.
Paris versus Liverpool.
Look, you know the
Liverpool, you said it.
the petty Arsenal fan inside of me wants to say Paris Saint-Germain, but that's not the same Paris it was 3 years ago.
Abdul, scroll down for me, and you'll go to the bottom, and you'll see our playoff that was lovely created by UBA Podcast. ESPN, thank you very much. Abdul, take me through that so we know who we're going through. So quarterfinal will be Liverpool versus Aston Villa.
Yeah.
I think Liverpool going through. Would you agree?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
But I can see,
Thanks, Abdul.
I could see like a Marcus Rashford,
For United? Wow.
No, Marcus Rashford at Aston Villa.
I know that.
Like him, the night lights of Anfield scores like a really nice goal, free kick, like he did against Paris a few years ago. But not everyone can have their way. I think Liverpool will get through.
You fucking scare me sometimes. Madrid versus Arsenal. Madrid. Slammers Madrid.
Question. I saw a comment.
Kurats Moy.
No, but question. I'm raising you a question.
Raise me a question, Salah.
Tom, we wouldn't have come this far with this podcast if we weren't making
Raise me a
outrageous
question,
statements. If Arsenal end up having to play Real Madrid, do you just play like hard on ball?
Where's the first leg at? No, just pretend. Hypothetical, go. First leg's at Madrid.
First leg's at Madrid.
It'll be done at first leg.
Okay, but would
be done at first
would you go?
Son, you play whatever ball you want. You fucking Rodrigo.
Yeah, but I think you're really hold on. I'm sorry. You've got all right. Mbappe's on that team. Vinicius Junior's on that team.
Yeah, the other side.
and Rodrigo's on the other
and
side.
Bellingham's behind him.
Fair enough. You're forgetting
Valverde.
that you've got arguably the best centre back pairing in the world.
Van Dijk's
Who's Van Dijk? You can't even tell me who Van Dijk's partner is.
Kanate.
Yeah.
Kanate's not good.
Kanate. You've got
He's the top first
but
back
the
in the
pairing, we're the best defensive team in the league. What are you talking about? No.
Just play San Madrid, we can move on.
No. I don't think we're out attack them. Realistic. I'm being realistic here. But
And you went out and defend them either.
But I do think defensively we can, if we're looking at that point and we still haven't gotten back a half decent attacking line, you go there, you park that bus. We've done it, bro. We've done it against City. We almost won a game against City with 10 men sitting
Keyword,
parking
almost
bus.
won a game. So,
You know what? Fuck it. Arsenal. We're going to go park a bus at the Santiago Bernabeu.
Feyenoord versus Bayern.
Bayern.
Fuck. Salam's two favourite teams are going. Wow, we would have thought this. Wow. I get the semi-final fixtures, by the way. We've established that. Dortmund versus Barca.
Barca.
Okay, Salam, give me those fixtures now. Liverpool versus...
Liverpool, Arsenal.
That's Liverpool. Yep.
Arsenal.
No, it's Liverpool. It's Liverpool, yeah. Liverpool make the final.
And Barca versus Bayern.
8-2 Barca's way. Liverpool-Barca final.
Yeah.
And Liverpool to win it.
You reckon?
Liverpool to win it. Liverpool beat Barca.
Just
In a one leg game off, Liverpool beat
look.
Barca.
Do you think that, on a serious note, with Liverpool, do you think that come that point, let's just say they've gotten through PSG, they gotten through Aston Villa, do you not think that they're going to burn out at a certain point? Because they have had a pretty stable 11, bar maybe two positions. With the pressure...
I guarantee you they're making at least semi-final.
No, I agree. I think I personally think they're going to get to the quarters. I think they're going to get...
Aston Villa's going to knock them out.
No, the quarterfinal. Yeah, semi-final, sorry.
Make it semis.
Yeah. My only thing is, all right, Salah's been there before, Van Dijk's been there before, Trent's been there before.
That's all you need in the team.
Arne's yet to...
Alisson.
You got to remember as well, like, it was all good and well, and we've seen it, they're not the only team. I'd love to be wrong. I genuinely would love... I would love to be wrong with this. But it's Arne's first season as the coach of Liverpool.
He's doing very fucking well.
Very good job. The pressure's yet to really come on.
Hit him.
No, the pressure right now is going to be when you get to that last 8 weeks of the season, it's that you have to win, you have to win, you have to win. You add the Champions League to that.
You folded 2 years ago.
But that's what I'm saying. Like last year, we didn't fold. Bro, we drew one game and lost one game in the whole of 2024 from that back end of the season.
2023 fracture.
Okay. 2023, we capitulated. We lost Saliba, we lost Partey, and we didn't have enough kind of experience or togetherness within the team to get there. Do you not think that Liverpool...
No.
You don't know why?
Of course. I think they're too experienced enough. I think they've got a lot of players that Arsenal didn't. In terms of those players, experienced players, and I think Liverpool...
Okay. Liverpool have one injury. Let's just say they lose, a Gravenberch, or they lose...
They're fine.
They lose a Salah.
They're fine.
They lose a Van Dijk.
They're fine.
So you're telling me if they lose Salah...
And Van Dijk?
No,
Both.
Say they lose Salah. Salah does his hamstring, he's out for 6 weeks.
Jota comes on there, okay.
But he doesn't... You're not going to get 20, whatever he's on now.
Completely agree, but in a Champions League format, you don't need 20 goals.
No.
You need a player that can do it too.
But you need the player that'll be able to get them there.
Jota can.
Look, each to their own.
Question, Abs, before we move on quickly, before we finish up, Abs.
Yeah.
Out of those 16 teams left,
Yeah.
your surprise packet that might make a quarters or a semi. Quickly.
Aston Villa.
Yeah.
They've bought well, bro. They've bought so well. Like
Their loans, why Leverkusen? I think I'm just looking at it now, Abs. Just looking at it now.
Yeah.
Looking at it now. If Leverkusen beat Bayern, they verse the winner of Inter Milan and Feyenoord.
Yeah.
They beat them. They're in the semis with either a Dortmund or a Barca.
God bless the other side of the bracket. You guys have it easy. Yeah.
That's my dark horse.
I'll throw another one in there. Lille.
Yeah, Lille. Perisic against Arsenal.
Brother's
back.
Look, I wish him all the best.
Thanks a lot.
I think
If he scores, what do I get? Do I get something? Does the podcast get this?
We'll put together a compilation of all his best goals that you can enjoy.
Camera right there. Where is it? Is that his? No, is that his? Talk.
I didn't finish your sentence. We'll put together a compilation of Ivan Perisic's best moments against
Ivan Perisic. It's not Ivan Butchery's brother. It's Ivan. When you're ready.
We'll put together the best compilation of Perisic's best moments against Arsenal, and you can watch it in your own private time and enjoy it there. That's
I reckon that'll be our most viewed video, Abs.
What, you are enjoying
the compilation
to Perisic?
I know, Salam. Just the compilation of the goals. But Abdul, been a pleasure as always.
Thanks,
a bit later, guys. It's about 3 a.m. In Australian Eastern Standard Time. We've had a wonderful... We're in Auckland, are we?
We're on the border of Coolangatta and the border. So if we step to the left, we're currently an hour behind. We step back to the right, we go back to normal time. Isn't that right, guys?
Nah, lies. We're in the middle of a cruise ship.
Fuck this international date timeline shit. Just get the whole
We're in the
world
Bermuda Triangle, guys.
Are we?
Yeah.
Fuck, we're about to sink, aren't we? Hey, if one of us goes miss on the drive home, you know why. Going to Haiti.
Haiti,
That's
why?
Dominican Republic any day of the week, by the way. Abdul, pleasure as always, brother.
Thanks, mate.
And best of luck to Arsenal in the Champions League. Hopefully they don't capitulate like they do in the league. And we'll see if Perisic can take PSV to new heights.
Mate, let's see if we can beat some wood at Forest this morning.
Tottenham versus City. City 4-0. Abs, pleasure as always, brother.
Ciao, ciao.